Hi everyone, welcome back once again to VIH Group Daily Hacking News Series. Today we have a lot of news, but if you're enjoying, just make sure to subscribe this channel so that daily you will get an update. So without wasting time, let's start with the first news. The first news is from India itself. So basically, the CBI nukes around 390k scams sites in global crackdown. So they have started a crackdown operation into the entire world. So I'll just tell you a small briefing about all the news, whatever I'm going to cover today. So this is for the first. So CBI as an Indian agency, Central Bureau of Investigation. So India's CBI just torched around 3,90,000 fake tech support site fooling UK users, right? So they were just fooling the UK peoples, just like they fooled us in the past. But anyways, scammers pretending to be the from Microsoft and Amazon, and they were saying, "Hello, sir, your PC has a virus," and that's why they were getting in the trap, right? So this was a part of Operation Chakra 2, which was started by the agencies, and it was with a sync with the UK police and Interpol, right? So global cyber fraud gangs just took a serious hit about uh, after this thing, right? From CBI and UK support. Probably CBI is having the dominance. But anyways, this is what we have. Okay, you can have a brief in the hackers news. Now, next news is coming from Google Gemini. Okay, so basically Google Gemini falls for prompt and ghost prompt basically. So researchers recently found a very creepy trick. Individual prompt can manipulate Google Gemini AI. Yes, that's true. It was a vulnerability, right? And well, not able to scroll it down. Yes, so there's a vulnerability on the site as well. So think, I'm just giving you an example. Just think white text on a white background or hidden images commands, completely stealthy, right? You can't see that until unless you go to the code level. So hackers could make Gemini do their bidding without user noticing. Yes, and basically AI is getting haunted, and yep, that's next level prompt injection. And we were reading about the prompt injection in uh, evaluation pen testing, but right now this is next level, right? Which is not visible in the front end properly. Now, next news is coming from Louis Vuitton. Probably you're not having that stuff. But anyways, Louis Vuitton, there is a huge breach on Louis Vuitton, and data is basically on the runway. So there is a hacker named Breach. They have leaked around 33 GB of data from a Louis Vuitton supplier, and this was targeted basically the UK, South Korea, and Turkey customers. And what was leaked? It was personal information, email, and phone number. So when basically the luxury meets lax security, hackers walk the red carpet. Yes, that's huge. Louis Vuitton, one of the most costliest brand in the world, right? So there's a lot of website is getting hacked, and even the good hackers are getting paid for it. Okay, so how to get that part? You need to do the web application pen testing and report the bugs to the website. How to learn, right? Just check out this URL viehgroup.com/tci to learn web application pen testing, and you can earn in bugs, right? Lakhs, thousands, crores. Yes. Now, next news is coming from somewhere, right? And this is something which is very much concerning for the future and right now as well. So there is a Bluetooth bug which was puts 1 billion plus devices and 350 million car at risk. Yes, this is very huge number. 350 million cars, which is very huge, right? Which means 3500 lakhs in India. So basically, say hello to the bluffs. This is a nasty new Bluetooth one click remote code execution exploit. Yes, just read it out. Okay, the name is bluffs, right? You can even see it somewhere. I was having the remember. Yes, Blue SDK and Perfect Blue. You can check it out, right? So this was we had. So the worst case is train affecting chip with the Qualcomm, Intel, and Broadcom and more, right? So these are chips which was affected, which is using the car for the IoT stuff and remote access. Yes, and right now hackers could mess with a phone or a car with just one tap because it's RC remote code execution where you can execute the code by using remote terminals, right? Or VNC, whatever you have. So right now we Bluetooth convince just turned into a tricking time bomb. If you be using you having a very advanced car like Tesla or something, just make sure to update your software as much as you can. Even BMWs and all those top notch vehicles is having all those things. So just update, okay, because right now it's in Mercedes, Skoda, Volkswagen vehicles, and perfect. Anyways, now the next news is coming from something which is very concerning for a nation, even for the world, because this thing kind is expand, right? So there was a train hacking with just $500. Train can be hacked using only $500. Yes, that's true. So recently, researchers built a $500 radio kit that can remotely mess with the train brakes, and the worst case is train dismantle from the miles away. Derailments, right? So attack surface, the railway communication system, like every railway is having their own communication system, so it can be interrupt with that, and it's not science fiction anymore. It's railway cyber warfare, which is very much concerned. Turn out it just hack any train in the US and take control over the brake. This is CV20251727, and I took me 12 years to get this published. This vulnerability is still not patched. Here's the story. You can read it out here. Let's see what's there. So, this is the from the government of US, CISA, right? And train off train and head of train remote linking protocol. Just read it out about this vulnerability on this platform. Now, next news is related to eSIM. eSIM basically we use in phones. Okay, phones is having the new phones which is coming very slick design where you don't have to insert a SIM. Probably there is a chipset which is already installed in your system which is called eSIM, so that you don't have to install external SIM, right? In India, Jio is providing. So there is a eSIM flaw could geopard billions, right? So there's a billions of device using Kigen. The Kigen is a company, Kigen, whatever you can spell, Kigen, right? So Kigen eSIM tech are wide open to attack, and flaws allow remote SIM provisioning, and that have 10 more. So right now, smartphone and IoT wearables all on the line, right? So be aware whatever IoT device, like probably I'm using this one that I have, Raspberry Pi, which is having installed. This is the cover, which is having installed eSIM. Okay, I've just attached a module for this. So everyone need to be aware, update, right? And Kaizen probably come up with the update as soon as possible. So who know, any tiny SIM could be a massive risk. Just let me know in the comment box. Now, next news is coming from Nippon. So guys, Nippon Steel subsidiary hacked by a zero day. So Nippon is a Japanese company. So Japanese Nippon solution hit by a zero-day attack, and data breach is confirmed. Yes, by the Nippon itself. So there is an internal system infiltration by unknown actors, and guys, there is a reminder: even industrial giants can't hide from zero-day snipers. Yes, hacking is something. If you know hacking, then you are having a superpower right in your hand, so that you can, if you know what you can do. So no one can stop, but do it for ethical purpose only. Like what we do, provide training, come intensive in the, so like it's kind of knife, right? You can use to secure yourself, you can use to murder someone as well. So this is probably for the ethical ones only. Now next news is coming from related to a PHP. So there is an interlock rat variation which is very stealthy and web based. There is a new PHP based interlock rat which is making a round in the hacking forum. So what are the features? They have data theft, screen grabs, remote control via all browsers, whatever you're using. Even you're using Safari, Chrome, Firefox, okay, and Brave, whatever you use, it can be work on anyone. So this is basically right now sold on Telegram and built for the budget cyber criminals for serious investment. If you don't have budget, people's like the hackers, the cyber criminals who don't have much budget, then this is for them. Saste hackers. So this is what we have. Now you can check out this URL if you're looking for SOC, SOC training, then just check com/www.viehgroup.com/SOC if you want to learn about security of the center and secure your life, right? Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day.